It's Week 2 of the National Football League, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Giants and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the New York Giants. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Toronto Ball Club as they enter play here. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right the bat, first play of the game. Second and 16. Looking to throw. Leach. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Leach. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 11. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Let's go! Let's go! 48, 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Olivier Vernon in there. Get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Here we go. 48 Mike. 48 Mike.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Check. 79 Broncos. 48's the Mike. Watch the slant.
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
Let's go.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Last thing, 19. 48's the Mike. Hey, let's get that ball.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And all the way in for the touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Huskies have taken a first-quarter lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Leach gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 113 yards and a score.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they might be a run-first team.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And we peek at some of his work from this game where he's nearing 100 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now. Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
42, Mike's 42. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down.
It's our time. It's our time, guys.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
We call that a sack
Bradley
block.
Chubb picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Got an open man at Schwartz. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeForest Buckner drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Mike 7. You ain't.
Off the play fake. Leach. Pressure comes and down he goes. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams would be happy with okay. And early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Blitz forthcoming. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Schwartz. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Here we go.
Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a 6 in trouble, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. This second week of the regular season. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
48 to Mike. I'll get him, get him, get him. Buffalo 18. 48, Mike, 48. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hey, tight down, tight down.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
I don't think you got it, sir.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Let's go now. 72. Let's go. 79 Bronco. 48 to Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike, 48.
Back to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They got tight left. Warriors 70. Mike, 48. Mike, 48.
They'll look to throw here. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Watch the run. They're running it. Hey, look for it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Come on, man.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Mike, 48. Rip right, rip right. 48.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike, 48. Mike, 48. 48. 48, Mike. 48, Mike.
They'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Check, 48's the Mike. Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. You don't want none.
They'll run on first down. Fire. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bear able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Huskies take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
McPherson on for the point after. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Let's go.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's out to the flat for Akers. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Leach on the slant, completes to Sutton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
4 down, 4 down. Check, check the Eagles, 6 the Eagles.
They'll go again here with Akers. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. On 3rd down, Leach. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Yeah, baby.
Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Winters, and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Winters. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Hey, you don't want to see me. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mike 48.
Watch the run, watch the run. It's soft, baby, that's baby soft. 48.
Back to throw.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3 and out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be out right at the 35. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
All over you. Let's go, come on.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Escaping, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A.J. Epinesa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
48's the mic. Check, 48's the mic. Here we go, D. All day, defense.
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrington. And quickly they get to the line.
48, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Looking to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Check, 48's the mic. Back in 60.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now. Let's go. You ain't got nothing. Buffalo 18. 48. 48's the mic. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down, Akers. Akers has got the 1st down and then some. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Leach. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A give running right is Akers. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Nico Collins there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Toronto's offense ready to take over. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Watch the slants. Watch the slant. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we got 49 Broncos. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Mike. Mustang 19.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
48 Mike. 48 Mike.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Back to throw here. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Ready?
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we don't Mike the 48 right now. Let's go.
Let's go one more.
48. 48 for Mike. 70 Lions. Let's get in there.
They'll run on first down. Schwartz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Yeah, I like to see that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
48 Mike.
You're trash. You're trash.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Right now. Let's go. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Mike 42.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's to the 10, and finally taken down at the 4-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Check 52.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the ball is knocked out. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Check. Mike 42. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. He's checking Crab.
They'll keep it on the ground. Winters. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, baby.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Huskies are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Giants now down by 15. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. On 1st and 10, Leach. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, Leach. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I got shift this side. I got shift this side. We got 3. We got 3.
Watch 23. Watch 23. Watch the run. Watch the run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Leach. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
23. I got you, 23. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's caught. Smith. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
They'll look to throw again. Finding Harry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. A 10-play drive that time, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Mike 48. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check, 48 to Mike. You.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Toronto, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.